Leah's fingers slipped from Aaron's as the laughter filled the room, her own voice mocking her from within the walls. She stumbled backward, heart hammering. Aaron's pale face disappeared behind the jagged crack in the drywall. "Leah," the voice said again, dragging her name out like syrup. "You opened the door. You let it see you." "No," she whispered, backing toward the exit. "You're not real. You're not me." The wall pulsed again, like breath beneath rotted flesh. Then Aaron's voice returned, but this time it sounded wrong, not desperate, not human. "Help me, Leah, please, I'm cold." She froze. That wasn't the same Aaron from before. Her gut twisted. "No," she said louder. "That's not you." From behind the wall, scraping, sharp, desperate, then knocking, rapid, panicked. "Leah!" The real Aaron. It was faint, muffled beneath layers of plaster and wood. "It's mimicking me. Don't trust it." The wall cracked again, violently this time. Sheets of drywall crumbling off in chunks. From the darkness behind it, something began to push forward. A silhouette, human-shaped, but wrong. Its arms were too long, its neck bent at an unnatural angle. Its eyes glowed faintly in the dark, like twin embers. And in a soft, dead version of her voice, it said, "Why did you leave me alone in the dark?" Leah turned and bolted out the door. She didn't stop until she was in the hallway, gasping, her hand clawing for her phone. She called 911 with shaking fingers. "Emergency services, what's your location?" "There's something in the walls at Langdon Street Apartments. It's alive. There's a man trapped inside. You have to help him, please." Static. Then, "He belongs to us now." The voice wasn't the dispatcher's. It was that same stolen voice. Heron. When Leah hung up, she wasn't sure the call had even gone through. Her own voice echoing back through the speaker had paralyzed her. But 15 minutes later, flashing red and blue lights cut through the fogged windows of the hallway. The police had arrived, 2 officers, a man and a woman. Leah met them outside, still trembling. "I'm telling you, he's inside the wall. His name is Aaron. He's alive and—" "Ma'am," the female officer said, "you're going to need to slow down." "I have video. I have audio. He talked to me. He was trapped." They exchanged glances. The male officer shifted. "Let's take a look." Back inside, the apartment was quiet. Room 204's door was wide open, the drywall still cracked, but the hole was gone. Where Aaron had been, there was now nothing but blank wall. No broken pieces on the floor, no dust, as if it had never been opened. Leah's mouth fell open. "No, it was here, right here." The officers inspected the walls, the closet, even the floorboards. "Ma'am, there's no crawl space," the male officer said. "No attic access. These walls are solid." "They weren't," Leah said through clenched teeth. "They weren't." The female officer pulled out a small flashlight and ran it along the seam of the wall. Her expression shifted just slightly. "Curiosity?" "There is a slight temperature difference here," she admitted. Leah's heart leapt. Then the male officer leaned toward the wall and tapped it. Silence. He turned back. "We'll file a report, but unless someone's in immediate danger." "There was someone in there just an hour ago." They didn't believe her. As they left, the female officer lingered. "Get some rest, Miss Carter," she said quietly. "Some buildings have history. They breathe it in. They never let it go." And with that, she was gone. Leah stormed back to her apartment. If the police wouldn't help, she'd show them everything. The video, the audio files, the letter. She pulled up the voice memos first. Gone. Every one of them. She checked the camera roll. Empty. Number, no. She plugged her phone into her laptop, hoping the files had backed up. Nothing. She opened the folder where she scanned the letter. Gone. Even her recycle bin was empty, as if something or someone had wiped every trace. The only thing left was the physical letter. She grabbed it from the drawer where she had locked it. Still there, but now. The ink had bled, warped beyond recognition. The words were gone. Only one part remained intact. "It steals what proves it's real." Her blood turned to ice. She slammed the drawer shut and stepped back. From the corner of the room, a creak, then a whisper from behind the wall. "Don't leave me again." That night, Leah fell into a heavy sleep, exhausted from fear. But the dream came fast, and it felt too real. She stood in her apartment, but it wasn't hers. The furniture was overturned. Blood smeared across the walls. The drywall was cracked. Black mold oozed from the seams. Then the closet opened. Aaron crawled out. But not the Aaron she remembered. His eyes were hollow, skin stretched too tightly over bone. "You let it in," he whispered. She backed away, but the floor dissolved into hands. Gray, cold, grabbing her ankles. From